Hello everyone, I'm D-Mind, the mind of one and all, and welcome back to another episode of Kansei, the second turn. So since the last episode, I found out that this game is actually a sequel to Kansei, the first game. And the murder they're talking about earlier might have been talking about the first game. Whoops. Well, I don't think I wanna stop playing this and then play Kansei. So basically I'll just play through Kansei. If I enjoy it and want to play the other games, then I'll play the first game, Kansei, and then Yoshi, which I think is the sequel to this. Alright, so since here in the last episode something happened to Mr. Orton in his room, and now we have to reset the security system. And now we're in the basement to do that. The basement is piled up high with wooden crates and dusty boxes. I wonder what Mr. Orton keeps in here. The switch box is on the far wall. I pry the cover open and it opens with a rusty squeal. The inside is just as Sophia described. I quickly flipped the switches according to her instructions and the lights switched off, leaving nothing but the eerie glow of the emergency lights. I hit the reset button and after a few seconds I hear a quiet hum. The light switched back on and I race back to the main hallway. Detective Gursky stops me as soon as I reach the top of the stairs.
Sorry, kid. There's nothing you can do now.
What do you mean? Detective Gursky glances at the office door as Sophia exits. She looks pretty shaken. Naoki is at her side supporting her.
You were right about Mr. Rotten. He's dead.
Why am I not surprised? Well, this is a mystery novel about solving a murder case, so I expect as much. What? What happened?
He was already dead when we got there. Sophia tried to revive him, but...
Naoki stops and glances at Detective Gursky uncomfortably.
I stopped her. It was too risky.
What? What? Risky about what? What do you mean? Yeah.
It's not important.
I think it is. I mean, come on, tell me at least. Detective Gursky approaches Sophia and places a hand on his shoulder.
Sophia, I know you're upset, but we need to contact the police. My phone isn't getting any signal.
All signal is blocked off in this place. Mr. Orton's orders, of course.
How convenient. Then was he able to contact us, like, to tell us about the meeting and all that? And how did people call in?
Is there a landline I can use then?
In there.
Oh, there is a landline, alright, I see. Sophia lets go of Naoki and numbly points at the study door.
I'll show you.
As the two of them leave, Limei approaches us. Any sign of her distress from before has disappeared. Her expression is placid.
He's gone.
Yeah, Naoki, what happened in there?
Well...
Naoki shifts back and forth as if he's not sure he should be saying anything.
Mikolash checked his pulse, but he was already dead.
He said Sophia tried to revive him?
Yeah, she was going to use CPR, but Detective Gursky stopped her. He said that Mr. Orton looked like he had been poisoned, and she might get poisoned herself if she tried mouth to mouth.
Oh, I see. Yeah, that was important information. Like, how did he die? Was he shot? Was he stabbed? Or poisoned? Naoki he looks pretty shaken himself.
We should tell Aki what happened.
But we don't know where she is.
She's coming.
Limei turns towards the staircase just as Aki reaches the top.
Hey, what happened? The lights went out for a moment.
Mr. Orton died.
Died? How?
Poisoning, it seems.
Did you read his last moments?
I'm afraid not. Gursky won't let me in there.
What about you? Did you see it?
Aki turns to Naoki and he nods.
I got it.
Good. Then we'll take a look at it later.
If I can see his last moment, then couldn't I just see the killer and then be like, oh right, it's him. Or her. Well, I guess that would be too easy, right? Detective... Oh wait, but he was poisoned so he didn't see his killer. He was just... We need to find out who poisoned him, and I don't think he saw the one who did it. Detective Gursky exits the study with Sophia. She appears to have calmed down, but her body still trembles every time she breathes in.
The police are on their way. It's a bit of a drive for them, so we'll have to sit tight until then. I suggest we all wait downstairs. As I don't have any jurisdiction here, it's only a suggestion.
There's two people that's missing here. One is the nephew, Liam, and the other girl, the one that came for the interview. Where are they, though? He looks directly at me.
But it's the best option if you want to stay unnoticed.
He turns and leads Sophia down the staircase, helping her with one step at a time. Aki frowns as they leave.
Always the gentleman.
Huh?
Nothing. Anyway, we should probably follow his suggestion and head downstairs. We wouldn't want to get into any more trouble than we already are.
What do you mean by that? Since when were we in trouble?
It's not you.
Aki shoots a glance at him, and the expression on his face makes it obvious. She just told him something. I suddenly remember something that was bothering me earlier. You know, Detective Gursky told me that you guys belong to the government. What does that mean?
It means that Miko shouldn't talk so much.
She heads down the stairs before I can ask anything else. Naoki follows meekly, but Lee stays with me. What's up?
Do you truly want to know?
About you guys? Well, I think I deserve an explanation.
But do you want one?
Well, yeah, I guess
We're
so.
on parole for crimes past.
Oh.
Mikolaj Gursky is our parole officer.
Ah. What? Lee nods once, looking satisfied with a succinct explanation. She turns and heads down the stairs without another word. Parole? They're all convicts. Wait, even Naoki? But what did they do exactly? Aki, I could understand, but Naoki? And what about Lee Mei? What did she do? I'm really starting to worry about the sort of people I've fallen with here. Slowly I descend the staircase, measuring one step after another. Maybe I really shouldn't have asked. When I get to the bottom, Detective Kirsty glances at me with mild amusement.
Glad you could make it. Did you take a wrong turn somewhere?
No,
You okay?
I'm fine. I look around the room, hoping to change the subject. Where did everyone go?
Miss Millerson wasn't feeling well, so Naoki offered to make some tea for her. They both went to the kitchen. Aki said she had to use the restroom, although I suspect she just wants to look around. And I'm never entirely sure what Lee Mei is doing. The house is in lockdown right now, so it won't let any of us leave until Sophia unlocks it. I guess you can roam around or do whatever you feel like.
Okay. Ah, so this is the gameplay aspect of it. Should I save here though? Yeah, let's save. Return. So let's talk to Detective Kirsty. Detective Kirsty stands across the room from me, arms folded across his chest. He appears to be deep in thought, but it's not long before he notices that I'm looking at him.
What?
Nothing.
Well, that's not true.
Nothing I want to talk about then. He uncrosses some and sighs.
I don't know where you've been all these years or why, but that look in your eyes is still the same.
What look?
The one that says you're already trying to figure everything out.
Huh.
It's like watching someone who just started work on a puzzle. You're digging through the pieces and looking to build a frame, but you don't have much yet.
That much is true. I don't remember seeing you before though.
I doubt you would. We've never met in person. I sure heard a lot about you, though. Both of you.
I suddenly feel my stomach knocked up. How much is a lot?
Not enough, apparently. I thought you were dead. We all did.
Yeah, that was kind of on purpose. I don't understand what you're talking about. Perhaps if I played the previous game, I would have known.
Do you have any idea how much work was put into finding you?
Don't even start. I'm not in the mood to hear a lecture from someone who doesn't know what I'm going through.
You know, back in the day, I couldn't go 10 minutes without hearing your names. Oh, they're so great. What heroes these kids are. Why can't we have such helpful people here? What a joke. When we found her body, the first person they looked for was you, but you were nowhere to be found. At first, they thought you'd been kidnapped. As days passed, they thought maybe you'd been killed. When I saw you yesterday, I thought you had finally come back to do something worthwhile again.
I solved that murder for you, didn't I? What more do you want?
What about your sister's murder? You're the only witness, but you ran away. Why?
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. It has nothing to do with you. I don't owe you an explanation. It's complicated. It's complicated.
Things are only as complicated as you want them to be.
Aki told me the same thing this morning.
Then maybe you should listen.
I'd rather you don't get involved. This is something I have to deal with on my own.
Sorry, kid. I'm sworn to uphold the law. Even if you don't want me getting involved, I kinda have to.
I know, just... I try and let my hands fall to my shirts. It's not what you think.
We'll talk about this more later, but I promise that this isn't over. I got a call this morning about my report from yesterday. You've already caused a disturbance with your return.
Oh no, did Scholes find out yet?
Are you kidding? She was the first.
And that's why I didn't want to tell you who I was. And you did all find out I was back. So who am I anyway?
They'd find you eventually. It was only a matter of time.
Am I in trouble?
Yeah, I'd say so. If it weren't for Aki's insistence that you stay with her, I'm sure they'd already have come to take you back.
This is not good. This is so not good. What am I supposed to do?
Oh, I don't know. Why don't you try actually having a backbone this time around?
Listen, I'm sorry, okay? I was 15 and stupid, and I shouldn't have run away. But can we just focus on the dead body? We've got it on our hands right now. I kind of feel like we're letting the past get in the way of the present.
The present only exists because of the past, you know.
Gursky studies my face carefully, gauging my reaction. Finally he sighs and shakes his head.
But I see your point. Figuring out the cause of death for Mr. Otten does take priority right now. I'll be upstairs. Come talk to me if you find out anything.
Alright. So you guys examine the room. Oh, now I can click whatever and then it will give me a description. It's a water fountain, the glass orb is lit by a light bulb. But it looks like there's a bowl in the middle. I guess that back in the day it held oil for a flame. At first glance it appears to be a peach tree, but all the peaches are actually light bulbs. Oh. That's sort of interesting. It's live bamboo. I bet Panda would enjoy it. Some sort of Chinese calligraphy, too bad I can't read it. Huh, interesting how you can actually click on the background and actually... That's the door to Mr. Otten's office. I'm fairly certain that I'm not allowed in there. Why can't you just let me see what his last moments was, then I could, you know, just get it over with. As I enter the hallway, I'm nearly run over by a guy as he rushes out from around the corner.
Whoa! Sorry, dude.
Oh great, now we have more possible suspects. He skids to a halt and jumps a few times, holding his hands out in self-defense. Hi. He stops for a moment to look me over.
Never seen you around before. You're not one of Liam's friends, are you?
Not really.
Oh, good. I can't stand Liam's friends. Don't tell him I said that.
Your secret's safe with me, I guess. Who are you?
Kevin, I'm the IT guy. I run all the security here. Got a blip in my system saying the power went out, so I came here to see what happened.
Oh.
Sophia hasn't been answering my calls.
Oh. You came here? I thought the house was in lockdown. Kevin taps the temple in his head. Off his head.
Master code unlocks any door.
Right.
And who are you again?
Kansei. I'm a, special investigator.
Wicked. So Big Will is finally gonna bring down the hammer on Liam in his little nightlife.
Big Will? Does he mean William Otten? Actually Mr. Otten just passed away. Kevin stares at me blankly for a moment, but his expression slowly changes as he processes my statement.
Passed away? As in... dead?
I'm not entirely sure that's another way to interpret that.
Whoa.
Kevin runs his fingers through his hair and laughs nervously.
Sorry man, this is just... Wow, I can't believe it. It's kinda unreal, you know? I just saw him yesterday and he looked fine. Well, as fine as a guy his age can look. Well, as fine as a super paranoid guy his age can look. Well, as fine as a super paranoid guy who drinks a lot at his age.
Yeah, I get it.
So what happened?
I'm not sure, probably a heart attack thing. I don't even know what happened myself. I'm not exactly sure what to tell this guy. Should I tell him the truth? Not safe. Well, he may have been murdered.
Holy cow! Murdered? I didn't see that one coming.
Kevin rubs his chin thoughtfully.
I guess that's what he meant.
What are you talking about?
Mr. Otten never liked to talk about his history. Anytime someone asked, he'd always say that he buried his past a long time ago. Once, when he'd had a little too much to drink, he told me that he was afraid that one day, his past would come back and return the favor.
Ah, so his mother is likely to do something with his past. That sounds pretty ominous. It would fit with the fact that he's built up his house like a fortress, though.
Man, dead? Really?
He shakes his head.
Sorry, that's just too weird. I'm still having a hard time believing it. So, are the police gonna question us all and stuff?
Probably. I grimace as I realize that I'm about to be dragged into yet another investigation.
Well, I guess I'll hang out here until then. I'll be in the security room if you need me. It's the first door on the left here in this hallway.
Okay. If you have a security room, will you have like security cameras and whatnot that we could see? Oh well. It's an old painting on a silk scroll. It appears to be an ocean of some sort. Alright. A vase with some sort of plant. The vase looks authentic, but the plant is definitely fake. It's a retina scanner. Ah, so that's the retina scanner. The door only unlocks if you have clearance. There's a keypad attached to it. I bet I could override the scanner if I knew the right codes. Alright, that's it. Done exploring. Alright, move. Wow, so many places to go to. I tried the door but it doesn't open. I thought Kevin said he'd be in here. I knock on the door and I hear the sound of footsteps. The door slides open.
What's up?
You said you'd be here?
Yeah, I did. What do you want?
I crane my neck to peer over Kevin's shoulder. The room behind him looks mostly empty, but I can see the glow of television screens across the wall. Can I come in? Kevin frowns but he steps aside to let me in.
Sure, why not? Since Mr. Otten hired you, you'd probably be allowed in here anyway.
It doesn't take long to scan the contents of the courtroom. There's not much on the tile, floor save for a single chair. Looks very plain. A long counter stretches across one wall. It bears a lonely keyboard and mouse. Mounted on the wall are several monitors, all flickering with images of various rooms in the house. Yeah, then we can easily solve this case, right? At first glance, it appears to be a room meant for a high security corporate building rather than just a house.
Welcome to my Fortress of Solitude. This is the command center for the entire house.
What should I talk about? So you can see everything from here?
Not everything. Mr. Otten's office is strictly off limits. Very private, you know. No one knows what he does in there.
Ah. He folds his arm across his chest and scowls.
As if it isn't obvious.
Obvious? What's obvious?
Mr. Otten never likes to be far from his booze. His solution to anything stressful is to drink it away.
I think that's how he was
Of course,
poisoned.
he tries to hide it because it's not very professional, but every time he walks out of that room, he reeks of alcohol.
So I guess he drank alcohol and died. Can you think of any reason that someone why Mr. Otten did?
You're kidding, right?
No.
You must be new around here. Mr. Otten's infamous around these parts. He's a ruthless sort of dude. Any little guy tries to start something new, he crushes him.
Oh.
Poaches employees, spreads rumors, heck, he's even brought in the courts multiple times. He'll say that these other companies are infringing on his trademark or something equally stupid. Of course, that's only the stuff we know about.
Oh.
If you ask me, he's got more than just dirty business practices going on. I mean, seriously, look at this place. No one builds a house like this in the middle of nowhere unless he's got something to hide. If he's not doing something illegal, I'll eat my motherboard.
Why do you work for Mr. Otten?
The money. Duh.
But you said he's probably doing illegal things. Doesn't that bother you? Nope.
Never actually witnessed him do anything illegal, and maintaining his security system is harmless.
Yeah.
So
I guess
even if
as
he goes
much.
down, I can't be held responsible for anything.
In other words, you don't really care where the money comes from as long as you don't get in trouble.
Yeah, pretty much. Why, should I?
I'm starting to think that I'm not going to like anyone in this house. Why? He just minds his own business. If these are the people Mr. Otten surrounds himself with, I can't imagine the sort of people he's trying to hide from. How'd you get this job?
Mr. Otten offered it to me.
Really?
Well, yeah, he handpicks everyone who works for him.
How'd he find you?
I graduated in the top of my class at a university he funds. He offered this job to me straight out of college.
That's pretty lucky.
Yeah, that's the word for it.
Whoa, am I imagining things or is he resentful about something? That's all for now.
Come by if you want to ask me anything else.
Let's see, I examine the room. I doubt Kevin will appreciate much if I poked around all this stuff. I should probably wait for a time when he's not around. Alright. This is gonna take a while, isn't it? Oh, so that's it. Out. Alright. The atmosphere in the kitchen is tense. The sound of my footsteps sounds unusually loud on the tile floor. Hey.
Hey.
Naoki welcomes me with a half-hearted smile. Sophia is standing at the other end of the kitchen, sipping slowly on a cup of tea. Her eyes don't waver from the small cup in her hands. I lean in towards Naoki. Is she okay?
She's feeling better. Still a little shaken up though. She was crying pretty hard when we found Mr. Otten's body.
Kansei,
Yes?
I hope you don't mind if I ask you something.
No, go ahead.
How did you know that something bad happened to Mr. Otten?
That's...
Naoki, please. I was asking Kansei.
Sorry.
Yeah, I'm
So,
curious too.
How did you know?
Yeah, I'm curious. I know Lee Mei can sense others' emotions so she can feel when something's wrong, but how about me? Should I tell her? Yeah. Oh no, crap. I hear from the... never mind, doesn't matter. Oh boy, what should I say? If I tell the truth, she might think I'm crazy, but I really don't want to lie to her. I guess you could say I've sort of a sixth sense.
A sixth sense? As in psychic?
I guess you could call it that.
Can you give me details on how it works?
Is Kansei not popular in this world, like not many people know about it, or what? Whoa, she actually sounds like she might believe me. I can't really say, I just feel things. I get sick sometimes, but then I know something bad has happened. Oh. Naoki is staring hard at me as if I should keep quiet. I guess just talking about my Kansei is a bad idea. Still, I feel as if she deserves at least a partial truth.
I see. I suppose it's different then.
Different from what?
Many years ago, Mr. Otten experimented with extending the mental capacities of human beings.
Oh.
It's not like what you described, though.
What sort of experiments?
I don't really know much about it. It was a long time ago, before I started working for him. He just mentioned it in passing once, so I thought maybe that had something to do with it. He was terribly drunk at the time, though, so I suppose he might not have even been telling the truth. I'm sorry, I'm jumping to the strangest conclusions here. I must not be in a very good frame of mind right now.
The drunk always tells the truth, milady. Sophia sighs and shuts her eyes. She looks like she wants to cry again. I'm sorry, you really care about Mr. Otten, didn't you? For a moment, Sophia doesn't respond. Her shoulders shudder as she takes in a deep breath. Finally, she opens her eyes and speaks in barely more than a whisper.
I don't know what I'm going to do now that he's gone.
I'm so sorry.
Naoki places a gentle hand on Sophia's shoulders. For a moment, I feel strange. She definitely sounds sincere, but something about what she just said sounds off.
I'm sorry. I just really want to find the person who did this. If there's anything you need to know, just ask, okay?
Yeah, sure, thanks. It's just a normal kettle, nothing suspicious about that. It's empty. A spoon with a hole in the bottom, probably not too useful for serving soup, but perfect for straining pasta. There's your hot tea in there. Naoki probably made it. The fridge is pretty well stocked, but it's all pre-packaged food. I guess no one cooks around here. You would think a guy like Mr. Otten would have chefs or something. A microwave is very clean. Sophia really keeps these things tidy around here. Some spoons and a spatula, they're all a bit dusty. Looks like a gas stove, commercial grade. Wow, you can really click on everything and there's a description for it. Huh. The door leads back into the hallway. Oh, I see. Let's talk to Naoki. What should I talk about? What do you think about Mr. Otten's death?
What do I think? I think it's terrible.
Not...
I really don't like having to see dead bodies.
I don't mean it like that. Well, I meant, who do you think did it? Yes.
I really can't say. I don't want to make any judgments.
He glances to the side and begins to absent-mindedly fiddle with his fingers. Can you at least tell me your thoughts on everyone here?
Well, Liam is pretty angry with his uncle. His eyebrows went down every time he spoke about him. He covered his face when Aki started asking more questions, so he's got something to hide.
I don't think he is though.
I'm pretty sure Marissa's hiding something too. Every time she smiles, her eyebrows go up, as if she's worried.
I'm suspicious of Marissa.
After she finished her interview with Mr. Otten, she was even more nervous than before.
Naoki glances at Sophia before leaving and whispering.
Sophia was pretty frustrated when we came, but now she's really anxious. She won't stop pacing back and forth.
What about Kevin?
You mean that guy with the red hair? I didn't really get to see his face. Sorry.
Don't worry about it. I was just curious. Really, it's good enough that you know this much. I'm kinda impressed. Is it his kanji or something? Or he's...
I've been studying body language for a while now.
I guess he's just observant. Alright, thanks.
Feel free to come talk more if you want.
I'm placing my bets on Marissa. This is just an early guess. No evidence, just I think. Why do you work for Mr. Otten?
Mr. Otten values my services. I am a trained professional and an excellent personal assistant.
That wasn't really an answer. What I meant was, why do you choose to work for him?
I have personal reasons, but my employment is both legal and morally sound.
Alright, I'll come back later.
Of course.
Okay. So what's here? A bathroom. Alright, a lamp. Got a sink. I guess you could dry your hands on these towels. Where exactly am I supposed to put the towel after that? There's a space between the frame and the wall, so it's not a two-way mirror. I can't believe I'm checking for this. Old habits die hard, I guess. A soap dispenser. According to the label, it's evergreen scented, but it just smells like soap to me. Lamp. Wait, what? I could probably attempt some sort of Mr. Wharton joke at this point. This chair is sadly not as comfortable as it looks. A bathroom stall with toilet in it. Alright. Nothing much to say. Alright. Did I go in here? No. Oh, this is the room. Oh, Li Mei. Li Mei gazing blankly in the direction of a collection of old plates. I approach, but she barely seems to notice my presence. So, hey. Li Mei blinks slowly and turns to face me. She nods once to acknowledge my presence. I shift my weight from one foot to the next as she stares at me expectantly. What am I even supposed to say? How are you feeling? She stares at me with a mixture of surprise and confusion.
I don't know.
Yeah, she can't. She states it so simply, I almost feel foolish for asking. I guess I was just wondering if you were okay, since someone died after all. She tilts her head and looks at me curiously.
Does it bother you?
That's what bothered me.
Death.
Yes, of course. Not really, I guess I'm used to it by now. What should I say? Not really. I guess I'm used to it by now. I still think it's sad, but I'm kind of numb by all of it. I stared at my hands and rubbed my fingers slowly together. My palms feel sweaty. What about you? Li Mei stares at me curiously as if she doesn't fully understand my question. I mean, are you bothered by that? She fidgets and examines her open palms the same way I just did. Slowly she rubs together her fingertips as if she's never seen her hands before. Finally she speaks.
He was very scared.
Mr. Otten?
Yes, but even though I felt his fear, I knew that I was not scared. I'm not scared, but I still feel scared. Does that mean I'm bothered or not bothered?
Yep, I knew she was confused by her feelings. I sigh and lean against the doorframe. You know, I've always wondered what it would feel like to die. Li Mei tilts her head to the side. She looks curious. I mean, I experienced deaths, of course, but they're not mine. And somewhere in the back of my mind, every time I do it, I always know it's not mine. I've always wondered, when I die, will I be afraid or will I think that it's just someone else's death again? Or maybe by the time I die, I'll be so comfortable with it, I won't care, even though I know it's mine. I turn to face Li Mei, she's watching my face carefully. I don't know, that wasn't really an answer, huh? I laugh and shrug casually. Honestly, I don't even know why I said any of that. Yeah. I guess what I'm trying to say is that there really isn't really an answer. You and I both have to carry other people's emotions. It's tiring and sometimes it's confusing. But I think that if we didn't have these abilities, we'd still be sad when other people are sad and scared when other people are scared. What? We'd still be sad when other people are sad and scared when other people are scared. Ah yeah. That's just being human. Mimi smiles and takes my hand in hers.
Thank you.
You're welcome. How's everybody feeling right now? Yeah, how's everybody feeling right now?
Naoki is scared.
No, I mean the others, not our friends. Actually, I want to know all of them too.
I apologize.
How can you tell whose feelings is whose? It's fine, I wasn't very specific. Mimi takes a deep breath and closes her eyes again. This time, it takes her a little longer to sort out her thoughts.
Sophia is sad. She feels as if there is no hope, but there is also relief.
Relief. Again, I feel uneasy about Sophia. Earlier when I asked her if she cared about Mr. Otten, she didn't actually answer me. All she said was that she didn't know what she'd do now that he's gone. I don't know why that bugs me so much, but it seems like she was avoiding the question.
Marissa is scared and disappointed.
Scared and disappointed.
There's so much emotion inside of her. It's all flowing at the same time. She wants to be happy, but she also feels very guilty.
Yeah, she feels guilty. But why would she be scared then and sad?
Humans are very complicated.
Yep. They may not earnestly, as if she's just struck a new idea. I'm not in return.
Kevin is uncertain. He does not know what he should be feeling.
He definitely seemed to have trouble believing me when I told him that Mr. Otten died. Denial, I guess.
And Liam... I can't.
What's wrong?
He's with Aki right now.
Oh?
She is manipulating his emotions with her Kansei. I cannot tell what is his and what is not.
Oh, Aki. That girl seems to enjoy invading everybody's privacy. It's a wonder that Naoki and Lee may put up with her. Hopefully whatever she's up to will lead to something useful. Yeah, what do you do before you live with Aki and Naoki?
I'm not allowed to speak about that.
Okay. Is there anything you are allowed to speak about? Mimi closes her eyes and takes a small breath. Her lips move slowly as if she's poring over the list of things she's allowed to share. Finally, she opens her eyes and smiles with a self-satisfied look on her face.
I'm authorized to share anything that might aid your investigation.
Whoa, what's with that phrasing? She sounds so formal all of a sudden. Alright, what does the calligraphy in the front hallway say?
No dust settles here. It means that this place is quiet and safe from influence of the outside world.
Huh, okay. Alright, I'll talk to you later. She nods. Let's examine the room. Tortoise, dragon, phoenix, and tiger. Mimi says they are from Chinese mythology. These plates have the same the same animals as the tapestry. I guess these creatures are really important. Some old armor from Qin Dynasty. There are a lot of strange markings of these things on this thing. According to the label, it's an oracle bone. I guess that people tried to see the future with this. Very nice urn. Must be expensive. This? Huh. Guess that's nothing. It's some sort of box. There's no label on it. I guess it's not that important. Maybe it is. I'm not sure where that dot leads. Outside, I guess? Either way, it's locked. Nah. Alright, done exploring. Let's leave. Alright, but I think this is a good place to end it. So, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And follow me on Twitter at DMindGaming if you have enjoyed. And I hope to see you again in the next episode.